Hello my friends, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In our last video, we had an awkward and slightly dramatic cut. I swear I don't do these on purpose, it's just where it needs to end sometimes. But anyway, we did finish the day by destroying the Collector's base. We did not save it for the Illusive Man. I had Miranda with me, and I love that she hung up on him. And I love now that I feel like Miranda's on my side. Way more than the Illusive Man's side. And the Illusive Man, no, I was never going to give a collector's base to you because you would totally turn that technology against anyone who you considered your enemy. That could be humans who don't agree with you. That would definitely be any non-human. And you would make your own Reaper and try to like control the galaxy. I don't trust this guy. He may have good intentions, but like definitely don't trust him. Thank you for saving my life and all, but like still, I think we're good now. I saved the universe, right? Anyway, so the Illusive Man just said, Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money. Yes, I am. Colonists were killed. You earned it. Spare me the lecture. I kind of want to be snarky, but like, you're not a good person. Colonists died for all this stuff, right?
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
See?
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Mm-hmm.
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human.
Who agrees with you?
Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
You're on my team now. Don't lecture me. Yeah, don't lecture me.
I know what you are and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
You're sure that's what you want?
Yeah.
You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Yeah, yet I'm okay with it.
I don't think so. I'm gonna stop the Reapers, but I won't sacrifice the soul of our species to do it.
That smirk. His glowing eyes. A lot of Reapers. Holy crap, that was a lot of Reapers. And the game's over, like 3 minutes in. Video's done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. No, I still have Arrival to do. But let me give you feedback right now. No, actually, let's do it at the end of Arrival. Can I just skip all this stuff? Is that like possible? Escape? Are you sure you want to exit credits? Yes. Can I like go chit chat with my companions? Like, is that a thing? You have stopped the Collectors from creating a human Reaper. You now have two choices. Continue this game, complete unfinished missions, develop relationships, play downloaded content, and explore the galaxy for anything you missed. Or import Shepard, start a new game with this character at your current level with your current weapons, as well as bonus starting credits and resources. Oh. So I could like replay Mass Effect 2 as I am now. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's like a New Game Plus situation. I like that. No, we would need to continue. Where, okay. Do I have any messages? Illusive Man, you're fired. Do I get any follow-up with companions, though? That's the important bit. Okay, so let's go to... My companions all lived, at least. I need to, like, investigate. Like, is there, like, an actual suicide?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, I have a new message. Is there, like, an actual, like, where everybody dies? Don't tell me. I kind of want to investigate that. But, like... No, I don't have a new message. Liar. Kelly, you lied. Maybe that was for the new message that was before I went... I think I did in the last video. Maybe it was one before. Mordin.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive.
Right.
Illusive man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition.
No, liver
anything else?
fail.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Oh, I'm so excited to check in with everybody. So today's plan is to actually check in with everybody, do the Arrival DLC, and then wrap up everything. That's a lot to do, I feel like, in one day.
I told you we'd tear the Collectors a new one.
Yeah, Commander really pulled through.
But I have to go check in with everybody, and that could take a while, depending on how chatty they are. Joker.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right?
Well,
It's never over.
no, not with the cutscene I just saw.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies. You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Don't abuse it, Joker. We still need an actual human in charge of Edie.
Edie isn't a crutch. I want your eyes on everything.
Eyes are easy, Commander. I got eyes covered.
I believe covering your eyes would be counter to Shepard's intention.
Human intentions are tough to read, Edie. But keep trying. You'll get the hang of it.
Joker.
All right.
All right, bye.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
Talk about you?
I want to know more about
Do you have a specific inquiry?
I guess that's it.
That's all for now.
Although I
Logging you
didn't
out,
ever do the... Was there an
Yes,
update to
Shepard.
her job?
I want to know more
Do you have a
about
specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare. I collate the records of... I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Cyber warfare?
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat.
Okay, I've
Once
heard
I-
this.
On
I've
the
heard this.
defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of
That's
jam.
all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yes, we've heard all that. Okay. Trying to focus. I'm not trying to rush, because I don't rush. Because I want to rush, because I want to get to Mass Effect 3, but I don't want to rush, because I feel like there's stuff to still do. I don't feel like it's very much, but there's stuff to still do.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
Service after alliance.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks,
We'll
Shepard.
talk later.
Commander.
Garrus is totally going to be too busy to talk to me, right? He's not going to want to have another moment alone with me. It was sweet. It was really sweet. It was just really short. And, like, see my room? No, he's not in my room. Okay, let's go to the crew quarters, where there's a billion people to talk to. Let's start with Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Someone saw Garrus heading to your quarters with a bottle of champagne. I'm happy for you, too. It's not often you find something good in a galaxy like this.
Thanks.
I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset.
Right?
Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Okay. And Thane?
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've
I
already...
should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay, you have fun with that. Not to be like snarky, but like, him and Samara should totally hang out.
I never want to go through anything like that again, but we did it.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and see my family.
I can't believe you survived to go home to see your family. I mean, it's like nobody died. The perfect mission, right? Samara?
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The Illusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
No, I don't think he does. His conversation and like trying to like yell at me only reinforced I made the right decision.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
I should go.
Of course.
Okay. So we've got Dr. Chakwas to check in with because she was kidnapped. Nothing? You guys don't have anything to say?
I can't believe you took down the Collectors. I'm proud to serve under you, Commander.
You're welcome.
Hawthorne is still in the infirmary, though I think his pride is more broken than his bones. He tried so hard to help Joker.
Well, somebody did. I don't know who that was. Oh, that's Hawthorne in there. Let's talk to Mess Sergeant Gardner.
You really are a hero. No sooner had the Collectors damned us than you were pulling our sorry asses right back out of hell. You're aces in my book, Shepard. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks. I feel like I should also go... Should we go check in, like, on the Citadel with the news and everything, and Anderson as well? Ooh, all these things to do. We may not finish today.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the Collectors. It was a lot to endure. You and Jeff came so quickly. I've never had truer friends. Thank you, Commander.
You're welcome. Legion. How's it going?
An interesting choice, Shepard, Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
Okay.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
Wow. Geth from a network?
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes. The creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks. Construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
Yeah, so they built a loophole in there for you guys to self-improve or become more efficient, and becoming more efficient was making you more aware. And oops. But yay. I'm not sure how to feel about this yet.
So I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
You're an advanced model?
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
Are there more like you?
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
Are you connected now? Or no, tell me about the hubs.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
Are you connected now?
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
Okay. What do you share?
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Sure.
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is timestamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Fall Dash, waxing moon, roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Edie, are you okay?
Are our network secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
I feel like I have to deal with a bunch of organics. You get used to it. Give me an example.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshao, new moon.
Mistress, Hala'Dama. Unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
What was that?
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No, it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
Yes, I would imagine that would... Bye?
That's interesting. But I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
Why do you sound so like, yeah, meh, whatever? Like, that's more than just... Shepard. Okay, so aliens and non-council races, Collector's Harbinger, while monitoring outgoing transmissions sent by the mysterious leader of the Collectors to his minions on the battlefield, Cerberus intelligent experts also intercepted incoming transmissions. The signals were encrypted, commands sent to the Collector General from a source outside the galaxy. This directing intelligence is likely the Reaper that refers to itself as Harbinger. Oh, so the Harbinger that was assuming control of the Protheans wasn't just like a See, I thought it was like a Collector / Prothean commander. No, it was another Reaper. Oh. I'm just now realizing that. And we're at the end of the game. I'm slow on the uptake sometimes. This indicates that the Collector General, previously thought of as a puppeteer-like figure, was essentially a mere conduit through which Harbinger mobilized the Collector's mission to protect and nurture an embryonic Reaper by providing it a steady supply of humans. And this way, the Collectors allowed the Proto-Reaper to incorporate the human genome into its own construction. Though why a Reaper would want such a thing is still unclear. Yeah, that's very unclear. I've got questions. Geth technology. The most difficult aspect of Geth existence for organics to comprehend is that a body is meaningless to Geth. The biped form commonly perceived as a Geth is nothing more than a mobile platform. A Geth's a software, hundreds of programs whose interactions mimic organic consciousness can be installed in any given hardware. The Geth that was a bipedal soldier an hour ago may now be a quadruped heavy armature, and in another hour might be a starship. Between tasks, Geth programs upload to gigantic space station mainframes that allow billions of programs to exchange thoughts and memories with minimal log. It's like a collective mind, like Borg, kind of. I'm trying to think of another thing to compare it to. That's all I got right now. The claim that the Geth are an example of the extreme risk posed by AI development is misleading, as opposed to the top-down design of organic created AIs in which hardware and software are specifically designed to achieve consciousness. Geth are bottom-up model. They were never intended to possess more than animal-level trained reasoning. Designed as VI-driven robots, not significantly different from modern security mechs. Can you imagine then if modern security mechs became sentient and like just kill everybody? It would be like the same thing. But anyway, that got away from me. Geth consciousness developed as their adaptive learning programs interacted with one another via network processing. The Geth code base discovered that 3 individual robots using a wireless local network to form a single mind could perform many tasks more efficiently than they could as individuals. As these local networks were more heavily exploited, they reached a critical mass of processing, achieving consciousness. Modern Geth retain this remarkable interconnectivity, constantly exchanging data with one another and networking to increase their cognitive abilities. To Geth, these mind-sharing abilities are as natural and unconscious as breathing is to most organics. Very good.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Shepard's like, that's nice. Whatever. I don't want to hear you yammering about. Go check out Miranda. Miranda, who totally took our side versus the Illusive man. Awesome.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision. The Illusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
I mean, we had a choice, but we chose the right way.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
There's literally nothing else to do right now. Literally. Which reminds me, what does my quest log even say? The teams have regrouped at the security door. Infiltration. We won. There should be a quest saying, good job, Jesika. Commander Jesika Shepard, you won. Am I gonna get anything out of Garrus? Let's see.
First Sarah, now the Collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Why would you get on my bad side after what we did, the moments we had together?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. But I want to try it with you. I want a few moments of
I want that
glad to hear it.
There should be a romance update. It was amazing. I love being with you. I'm so excited to have done this together and something romantic. It was nice, don't get me wrong. I'm greedy and I want more. All right, Zaeed. Going on here?
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Of course you were.
Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that.
Yeah.
But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do. Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, two men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I really am not. I just feel like he was not a very good companion. Very underwhelmed by all of his stuff. Nothing? You're not gonna say anything? Fine, I'll talk to Tali then.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Right. Well, we'll try.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
I mean, that's an excuse. The engine is probably wrecked. I mean, everything looks wonderful, but...
Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Those two are great. Can those two, I feel like those two should get together. Because they're just so snarky and perfect for each other. All right, Jack. How you doing?
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around.
I should go.
Whatever.
I guess her opinion on destroying the Cerberus, or the Cerberus base, the collector base, whatever. Can we go kill some people now? She just seems so meh to everything we do. It's fine, I guess. Hello, Grunt. How are you?
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus.
Right?
Something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Yeah.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything.
Clan, kin.
That's all for now.
Enemies
Shepard.
to fight. it just leaves the Reaper and their Reaper army that we saw in that last little, like, bit of the cutscene earlier in the video. You know, no big deal, right? All right, back to... Oh, let's check in with Kelly. She should have something to say. Right? Maybe?
No messages for you, Commander. You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
You okay?
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
How did you do that? That's the thing that Thane does.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Did you feed my fish?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
All right, before we begin our final mission, the arrival mission, I do want to head back to the Citadel to check in with Anderson. I also want to hit up the news feed to see if there's anything there of note. So we can go there together. It's fine. There's no rush, right? Right? There's no rush. But then after we do that, we'll start arrival and get that going. Probably not going to finish today like I thought, but it's okay. Mass Effect 3 isn't going anywhere. There's probably going to be no updates. Let's bring Garrus and Tali because nostalgia reasons. We don't need this. Go check in with the galactic news.
A council inquiry has concluded that a combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed.
Well, that's not good so far. Okay, let's head to Anderson, then we'll try the news again. So, Presidium, right? We think Anderson would have something to say. Oh, look, talk to Tali. Hi, Tali.
This is near where we first met, Shepard. Fist and his men seemed so dangerous. We've come a long way. Don't know if that's a good thing, but it's definitely more interesting.
It's a good thing.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Seriously? That's it?
I better go.
My door is always open.
All disappointing post-game follow-ups.
The prison ship Purgatory has been destroyed following an apparent riot. Security ships are en route to the area to retrieve prisoners and guards from life pods.
Oops, that was me when we broke out Jack.
Biomedical firm Certa Foundation is reporting a medical breakthrough against a new strain of interspecies influenza. The development comes as a result of samples contaminated during a biotic attack on their research center 2 years ago. Fortunately, there were few casualties.
One more.
An exogeny archaeological team has been reported missing. They were last seen in the Aiea Cluster's Enoch system, an area of heavy pirate activity.
I feel like that happened in this game.
Celebrations are planned across Terra Nova for the upcoming anniversary of the thwarted terrorist attack on the colony. Former hostage Kate Bowman is expected to read a thank you message to Alliance soldiers who rescued her. The Batarian terrorist responsible for the attack on the colony, known only as Balak, remains at large.
That sounds new too. Hang on.
Shipping lanes near Omega were recently hit by a series of deadly raids. Merchant fleets are being asked to resynchronize their IFF protocols.
Hang on. We're doing this for a bit.
Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepard Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
Okay, that's a repeat.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation. The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain Council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
Okay, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So, okay, now we're going to start Arrival, but first things first, I'm going to insert in the cutscene that happened like a million years ago here, and then we'll look at the quest log and the codex entries.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Okay, terrorism charges?
What's Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
Dr. Amanda Kenson?
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
Yeah, for real. Reaper invasion?
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
Solo mission? I don't know about that.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
Batarian relations?
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
If I have time, I'll save her. No, I'll save her. Why wouldn't I? But I still don't understand why I can't bring anyone with me. I can bring like 2 people.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost on Aratoht. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
All right, so cutscene all caught up on again, which is good. I just watched it myself as well. So the quest is Arrival. So Admiral Hackett asked Shepard to infiltrate a Batarian outpost by myself, apparently, and rescue Dr. Amanda Kenson. Kenson is a deep cover operative and scientist who claims to have proof of an imminent Reaper invasion. Yay! So we need to go to Aratoht. Okay, by ourselves. I'd forgotten about that bit. Okay, so Arrival, the Reaper's Secrets, Planet Aratoht. Nothing is impossible, says the hegemony propaganda poster that depicts a muscular Batarian miner under an Aratoht sky, his rebreather held away from his face as if he's just taken it off. The image sums up millions of man-hours of labor on the Batarian planet and represents or misrepresents much of its history. 2 decades ago, Aratoht, like several planets in the Skyllian Verge, was claimed by both human and Batarian governments, but the Alliance backed out after learning about the atmosphere's dangerously low pressure and oxygen levels. Instead, they concentrated their colonial efforts on planets that could support human life without the aid of doomed habitats. Domed habitats, dummy. And rebreathers. Human governments saw it as wise move, Batarians saw it as cowardly. Batarians rose to the colonization challenge, shipping in large number of laborers. They took the high financial costs and casualties due to accidents or logistics snafus in stride. Large-scale dumping of cyanobacteria has increased the oxygen in the atmosphere by a fraction of 1%. A modest increase that the hegemony trumpets as a sign of their eventual victory. In what, 1 billion years? Short-term profits on Aratoht are largely made in mineral sector through mining the extremely metal-rich planetary crust. The dark side to the mining does not appear on the propaganda poster. The majority of laborers are indentured servants or slaves. Lovely. Aratoht is rumored to have military bases on its surface and throughout its solar system, though details are heavily restricted by the hegemony's Minister of Information Control. Human merchant ships rarely come to the planet, out-competed by local companies that benefit from heavy economic protections. The average Aratoht citizen only sees humans on the news, usually featured in stories of trials and executions of accused spies. I'm so excited to go here. This is going to be so fun. Let's go back to Normandy. This is going to be great. But it's a new system. It's the last system I haven't been to because I didn't go there at all for fear of accidentally starting this DLC quest. All right, let's go to our mass relay. And it was all the way over here, the Viper Nebula. I'd forgotten I have to do this by myself. That's so disappointing. Oh, look, lots of planets to explore. Oh, now we must do all these things. A hothouse planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and ethane, Klogon has been left relatively untouched by the Batarian hegemony. As with many Batarian planets, spy satellites circle it, watching for pirates or other enemies of the state who come by the planet to discharge their ship's drive cores. EDI's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Batarian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. Yes.
Probe launched.
That's where we need to go. So let's go to the others. There are 3. I can do math. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Ermola, is home to infrastructure that generates both helium-3 and antiprotons. Both sources of fuel are restricted to hegemony ships, forcing merchant vessels to dock at Bazuda to refuel before their journey. A sizable naval station is stationed at Ermola, its ships guarding the installations from enemies without and within. As with other planets in the system, spy satellites are ubiquitous. So travel advisory again from EDI. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence. Oh wait, it's the same travel advisory.
Probe launched.
You would think if they were being protected, I wouldn't be able to do all this resource stuff. Are we doing resource stuff to the very end? Yes, we are. Like, obviously. It's really pretty though. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Bazuda, is home to infrastructure that gathers helium-3 as well as military space stations that supply and protect the resource. Spy satellites are in abundance, here watching for undesirables entering the system or fugitives fleeing it. I'm going to be an undesirable. This is going to be an interesting one. And then there must be one in the asteroid belt, right? Wait. Oh no, it's tiny, right? It's right here. It's the baby. Oh, a teeny tiny rock planet. Unaka's atmosphere is a thin sheen of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Unaka has abundant metals, but hegemony protectionism makes mining on Aratoht more profitable for Batarian corporations. A few aging spy satellites circle it, watching for unlicensed mining operations. Wow, that's a super rich planet. All right. I'm gonna back out and save. Okay. Now we're finally ready to start the last DLC. I can't help it, I'm just slow. Like Mount Everest inside an oven was how John Grisham described Aratoht while on a fact-finding mission to see if the garden world was worth contestation with the Batarians. His team ultimately decided that the planet's air pressure and oxygen content were too low for large-scale human habitation. Undeterred, the Batarian hegemony colonized the planet's polar regions and began an extensive terraforming effort with cyanobacteria and invasive plant species. Alliance intelligence has confirmed that the colony has several Batarian military installations, which are too close to human space for the Alliance comfort. So, travel advisory. Use of stealth systems highly recommended. Estimated population 90,000 free and over 200,000 other. Capital is Ekta. All right, this is gonna be interesting. I have to go by myself. I do not like that. at all. Like, not at all. All right, let's do this. Now, I know I'm nearing up to my end for today, and it is unfortunate. I'm not going to do a super long episode. I just don't want to. So we'll wrap everything up hopefully tomorrow, but some DLCs have been quite long. But let's see. Journal update. Rescue Dr. Amanda Kenson. Infiltrate the Batarian outpost and break her out of prison. Could be real short, but we'll see. Still gonna be hella slow because it's a compulsion. I have to loot until the bitter end. We can go there, but what's this do? Huh.
They've seen us.
I should probably... or no ammo it.
Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Yeah, what else did you think we were gonna do? Okay, when I imagined breaking her out of prison, I thought she'd be like locked up in a jail cell or something, and I would have to break into like some crazy military base to do all those things, but apparently not so much, maybe? Where's my Varen puppy? What is that?
This place is run down, even for a prison.
Sorry, not sorry.
Get the humans questioning.
Get your hands off me!
All right, we found her. She's relatively close, but I am gonna pause here for today. I know it's a little shorter, but like I'm concerned about timing and whatnot. So in tomorrow's video, we will pick back up here. We will hopefully finish Arrival and Mass Effect 2, and then after that start Mass Effect 3, but I thought that was happening today, and my notorious slowness creeped in, and we had to catch up with everybody. I had to do it. It needed to be done. They all had something interesting to say. It needed to be done. But anyway, now I'm rambling. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Mass Effect 2 video.